first one is the lion. Now, the lion is not the biggest animal in the animal kingdom. It is not the strongest. But the lion believes that he is the strongest. He has the leadership spirit. He has that daunting attitude. What the lion sees, when I look at you, I do not see just the oranges. I see the seeds in the oranges that will grow more trees and even an orchard and produce even more oranges. And why not orange juice, marmalade, and what have you? How do you see yourself? Through these days, repair has been trying to repair the little bit that you have inside of you, so that you may come out of your own and be your true self. There are 7 questions that I would like to ask you. So on your way to the top, you have to first of all hit what we call rock bottom. When you have hit rock bottom, that is only when you will be able to have the power and the wherewithal to rise. When you have been caught between a rock and a hard place, that is when you will find the courage to rise. When you are caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, and you do not know which way to turn, then you will have the power to rise. But you have it inside of you. It is there. I can see it. I can feel it. I can feel the energy in the room. And it's so electrifying, so palpable, I can even cut it with a knife. I just told New Setter, my son Setter, and I told him, I will see you at the top. And I declared prophetically that that which I see in him, that which I see in him is what presidents are made of. And so I want to thank him. I want to thank him and to bless all of you. Because when they say Abraham's blessings are mine, Sarah's blessings are yours. Amen. And because he has called on you, he has seen something in you. And that is why he asked me to talk to you about seeing you at the top. Are you going to be at the top? Or are you going to be at the bottom? There are 2 animals in the animal kingdom that have the spirit of what I call the spirit of leadership. I was heartened to hear that you talked about transformational leadership. And I know you talked about the fixed mindset, the growth mindset, and the transformational mindset. And I hope that you all here now have what I call the transformational mindset. Because you all are about change. And for things to change, you have to ask yourselves some very uncomfortable questions. Those questions that are sitting in your heads right now. And I can see the questions in your eyes. And you say, where is this mother taking us to? Yes. I am a mother and a blessed mother of so many children. And I am proud to say that Sarah here is my son. My son, I want to tell you that you are truly amazing. You and your entire team. I don't know which words I can use to thank you for what you have been doing in this nation. The seeds that you have been planting to grow this beautiful nation. Cameroon is paradise. For those of you who did not know, this is a land of milk and honey. And I say that with certainty. We are blessed. And because we are blessed, you are the ones who are supposed to carry the lantern and to shine the light and to uplift this nation so that within the sub-region it becomes the nation of nations. So that in Africa, Cameroon will stand out. Cameroon will be outstanding. Cameroon will outshine all the other countries on the continent because of everyone. Because of every one of you sitting here this evening. I asked God, I said, Father, I want to speak into the life of one person here tonight. Just one. Lord, I don't ask you for much, just one. Because I know that if my word takes root in one person, that one person will touch another one person, and that other person will touch another person, and my word would have reached the ends of Cameroon. I am certain I am speaking to one person tonight. I was talking about the animal kingdom, and animals that have an attitude of rising to the top. The first one is the lion. Now, the lion is not the biggest animal in the animal kingdom. It is not the strongest. But the lion believes that he is the strongest. He has the leadership spirit. He has that daunting attitude. When the lion sees an elephant, he thinks food. Here comes my lunch. When he sees a giraffe, he says, there goes my lunch. So because he thinks and he believes and he knows that he is king of the jungle, he indeed is the king of the jungle. When you look in the mirror, do you see a cat or a lion? Which one are you? It's for you to answer. The second is of the bird kingdom. It's the eagle. Eagles are the only birds that can fly to the heights of an aeroplane. Do you know why? Because eagles do not fight the storm. Eagles ride the storm. Eagles get power from the storm. They spread their wings, and as the storm comes, they just float, and the storm buoys them higher and higher. And the only bird that an eagle can meet at that height is another eagle. Are you an eagle or are you a chicken? Do you go quack, 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 quack? You know, he say, you say, she say, them do, they do. That is a chicken. Quack, quack, quack. They make a lot of noise with little action. But the eagle makes no noise, but it flies high. Another interesting thing about the eagle is that the eagle has 100% vision. Even at that height, an eagle can zero in on a fish in the ocean and swoops right down and picks it out. Perfect vision. Do you have vision? Do you know where you are going? Another interesting fact about the eagle, an eagle does not eat leftover food or scrum or crow. An eagle feeds on fresh things that he has killed. Do you know why? You have to renew your mind and be fresh every single day of your lives. I told somebody, I delete my messages, not because I make a mistake, but because I am not the same person I was 4 minutes ago. I am not the same person who walked into this hall. I am not the same person 1 minute ago. Just by looking at you, I have grown. I have changed. And so it is a daily process. Your power of leadership is in what you do every single day of your lives. I'm going to ask you some questions. Who are you? Why are you here? Where are you going? What can you do to get there? The who question is not so that you can come and tell me, I am so and so, I am, Wabiet Graflen? Yes. That's not what I'm interested in. When I ask you, who are you? You gotta dig deep inside of you. What is your identity? Is it because you wear a Pierre Cardin that you are Pierre Cardin? Is it because you wear an Yves Saint Laurent that you are Yves Saint Laurent? Why do you want to borrow the identity of somebody else when you can just be the fabulous you that you are? Who are you? That is your identity. Why are you here? That is your purpose. Why are you here in this repair program? What brought you here? Is it just because you were selected? Why are you really here? When you find the answer to your why and to who you are, your identity and your purpose, then you ask yourself the question, where? So where are you going? What is your destination in life? Are you going to be rock bottom? Or are you going to be at the top? Where are you going? The next question is, what can I do? What can you do to make that change? This is the potential that you have in you. The amazing potential, the seeds that will become trees. That is your potential. So what are you going to do to bring about the change that you really want to see? That brings me to 5 A's that I would like to leave you with. The first A is your attributes. The things that you have, that God has imbued you with. Your talents, your knowledge, your speech, everything that you have. Those are your attributes. The second A, can anybody tell me what the second A is? What you do with your attributes is your ability. Your ability. Can you do it? Can you make a difference? You have all these talents that God has given you. You have all the knowledge that you need. What are you going to do with it? That is your ability. Now you can have all the knowledge. You can have all the ability. But if you have the wrong attitude, you are going nowhere very fast. Your attitude. What is your attitude? Do you see the glass as half full or half empty? Do you see the sunshine or do you see the darkness? Do you curse the darkness or do you shine the light? Are you the rainbow in the clouds or are you the rain in the clouds? Which one are you? What is your attitude? And when you have that attitude, that is the winning attitude, the attitude of gratitude, the attitude of getting up every morning and saying, thank you, Ma. Thank you, Pa. Thank you for the food. Thank you for the air that I breathe. The attitude of gratitude is going to determine what? The next A, your altitude. How high you are going to fly. So your attitude will determine your altitude. Now if you put all of those 4 A's together, and you have no action whatsoever, it's not going to go anywhere. So, put all of those 4 A's together, add the plus of an action, and I dare add in a little P there with a lot of passion. I do everything that I do with a lot of passion because I love doing what I do. Now, if I don't love to do it, I will not do it. If Seta asked me to come speak to you and I said, maybe this is not a good day, I'm not going to come, I will not go. But because I trust and I know that that which Seta is doing in this place, it is something that goes beyond what we are seeing today. And I want to challenge you to ask yourselves the questions: where am I going to be in the next 5 years? Where am I going to be in the next 10 years? If you leave this place today and you cannot answer the question as to where you will be in the next 5 years, you have wasted your time. Because everything that you would have learned here points to the fact that you want to be at the top. Am I going to see you at the top? No answer? Yes. That was a very timid answer. Am I going to see you at the top? Yes. Am I going to see you at the top? Yes. Are you going to think like an eagle? Yes. Are you going to think like a lion? Yes. Are you going to roar in your jungle? Yes. I want to see you fly sky high. Now, everything that you have learned here today, or yesterday, or the day before yesterday, points in one direction. You want to create impact, and you want to create influence. So when you go to your different communities, are you going to create impact? Are you going to be influential? You're just nodding. I want to hear a loud yes. Yes. All right, now you have been so quiet, I'm almost worried. I'm almost worried here. Am I going to see you at the top? Yes. Am I going to see you at the top? Yes. I'm going to close with 3 things. Number 1, when you go to your communities, I know you want a job, but please don't look for a job. Look for a problem to solve. When you find a problem to solve, you will find a job. Do not look for a job, look for a problem to solve. And when you find the problem to solve, you will find a job. Number 2, do not focus on yourself, focus on others. Before you become a leader, you think about yourself, you want to develop yourself. But when you become a leader, you want to develop other people. A leader encourages others to dream more, to be more, to do more, to become more, and to grow more. When you grow others, you will ultimately grow yourself, and your leadership will have influence. Number 3, whatever you do not quit. Success is guaranteed failure, and failure is delayed success. When you fail at something, it means that you tried and you did something. So whatever you do, please do not quit. And I end with my mantra: a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. I want you to take out your candle and run into your world and light as many candles as you can. Because when your own candle goes out, somebody else will light your own candle. May God bless you, may God lift you, and I hope to see you all at the top. Thank you.